So I said yo 5 times there. Did you hear it 5 times? Or did you hear it less? I said it pretty much rhythmically. I said yo. I said yo. I said yo. Probably about 2 seconds each. So you could do a little quick math there. Figure something out. If you're into it. Let me know. Hit me up. Don't actually hit me up. Don't do that. Don't do that, people. What are you laughing about? Quit being ridiculous. How about that? How about you quit being ridiculous? That's something I should say to people more often. How about you quit being ridiculous? How about you quit being ridiculous? How about you quit being ridiculous? I do feel that way sometimes. I'll just scrolling through Twitter. I just it's a lot of like, how do you being ridiculous there? Yeah, I never mean to, call people out, or, I mean, I guess I do sometimes. I don't know if I can make that statement fully, but I always want to respect people. To a certain extent, I think it's good to always respect people, not just like, bad mouth, they suck, they're terrible. That's not what it is either, just being ridiculous. People being ridiculous. You know what I mean? I kinda want some reverb. I think that I kinda wanna like do iPad stuff, do electronic music stuff, and do video stuff, because I tried to do that the other day, and that's what I sent that thing to about those ideas that 368 about, and I kind of want to like do that better, because it's still like, but it's so much more easy to play, because right now it's still not all properly set up. I put a ton of work into it, and it's gonna be really sweet. It is really sweet as it is right now. Like, it's awesome, but it's still, I don't have much time to stream these days, the early days of playtubas, and I really love playing songs and singing songs, all the other stuff. I love it too, and I'm really excited about it, but it's also a lot of work right now. And sometimes, like, at the end of the day, like, it's good to do work, right? But sometimes you gotta do the work that you love the most, or the work that you're most excited to do, right? You gotta sing the song that you want to do. You gotta sing. I love to sing, dude. I love to sing. That's it. That's what I want to do. I want to sing and play. Quit being ridiculous. What's that song by who's that guy? And these people who make these songs, these are people that they're being ridiculous too, but they're not being ridiculous. You know what I mean? Every time it rains, pennies on heaven. Don't you know each cloud contains pennies from heaven? You'll find your fortune falling all over town. Be sure that your umbrella is upside down. Trade them for a package of sunshine flowers. If you want the things you love, you must have the showers. So when you hear it thunder, don't you run under a tree. There'll be pennies So it's like the electronic music, and it is easy too now. Like it's very easy to do, really. To an extent, like it's basically it's like this whole thing, right? It's this whole thing, and at one part of this thing, it's very difficult. Or it's like just stuff that I don't know. It's a new world. It's like being in a spaceship, and I don't know any of the parts. I don't know any of the controls. I don't know what it does. And then the other part, it's stuff that I get. And a lot of the stuff I get too, it's just like, it's very simple to do. You hit a button and it starts playing nice music, and then you move with the nice music, and then you can hit another button and it makes the music like this, and then you can say, oh, that's what that button does. It's pretty simple, and it just always plays good music for you. So no matter what button you hit, you get good music. It's like a music machine that you have a little bit of control over, and then it goes all the way over to, you know, a spaceship that you don't understand what's going on, but there's all those in-betweens. But it I don't know, just once, I don't know. I mean, it's very cool, and I love it, but when I only have a half hour to stream, I guess, or only an hour to stream, and you know, the rest of the day, like I spend most of the day on eBay trying to sell stuff. I spend it there, and then writing more about that email. Not the email, but just like the pitch, basically. But the ideas, the details, but the ideas about setting this kind of thing up. 368, if they're up for it. And that, and then eBay. Mostly eBay. There's a lot of other stuff too. Like I helped my parents set up the Christmas tree, took down the ornaments and stuff like that, cleaned, nice to clean, feels good. Sorted out the to-do list, got that down to 0. It was at like 350 as of 2 days ago. So making progress, you know. But I guess the point is that I guess there doesn't really need to be a point, really, when you think about it. But sometimes it's just good to just talk about these things and just like let it ramble. And I guess maybe there's a part of me that feels like, because I'm spending all this time writing about these tools, that I should like be using them, but I don't think that's really true. I mean, I spend a lot of time researching the tools and learning the tools, but sometimes the simplest tools are the best. And it's good to have the other tools too, because you can go other places with them. But I mean, I have a great tool right in front of me, right here, and right in my head, in my mouth. Like so many words, unlimited words that I can say, explore, and so many different pitches and vibrations and rhythms and songs. Like, it's ridiculous how many great tools are there. And these are also tools that are very much simpler, more flow producing. Not that the other tools aren't more flow producing, but they're not all the time. Like, for example, just because they're still being built, like the green screen, it can be a huge flow producer and a huge cool thing. You know, like unlimited visual potential, especially for creating this stuff. It's awesome. And especially when you combine it with like the audio visual effects and all that stuff. So it's not always flow. Not for me right now, because it's not set up fully. Like, it's still like kind of confusing sometimes. It's a lot simpler than it was. I mean, now I can get it to go green screen like this. Here's how long it takes. So I'm not able to like scroll down with this thing because it doesn't let me just scroll with 2 fingers. because the app, I had to make that post. I had to make the post. And I had to go to effects because I was in sources. And it's like this little thing is not like great, you know? It's just like not optimized for touchscreen. Because I feel like it might be able to, like there might be a mode for touchscreen. What's it called? Chroma key. It's not called green screen. But I don't even see it. There we go. It was right at the top. I didn't have to scroll down. I was being silly. But then it's not optimized for the green screen, I think, right? I don't even know. No. It's not optimized for touchscreen, so I can't like drag it. And then it's like that, and then to figure out, oh, why it's a green screen like that. And I go, oh, that's why that's like that. But then I had to fix that. And just all these things could be done much better. Like the presets, you know? And now I can go and like save this too, which I should, because why wouldn't I, right? But first I should take the chroma key off, because I don't always want, actually I kind of, maybe I do always want the chroma key on like that. That's kind of weird though, keep it on by default, better keep it off by default. Oh, why did it? And then my screen goes away. See, I try messing with stuff, and that's what happens to me. I have no idea why that happened. See, and then I'm fucked. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna just try closing the app out and fixing it. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, these are things that could work really well, but I'm still just not totally done with it yet. But I have all the tools. I'm like 90% there, and I know everything I need to do. It's just a matter of time, and I'm at a point in time when, for one thing, my screen's coming back. So just hold on, hold your horses. There we go. Hold your horses, people. When I know all this stuff, but I don't know how to use it. I know how to use it, but I just need to make it work better first. And I'm sharing it because I think that other people could use this combination of stuff that I figured out, and I think it would be really cool. But yeah, right now, it's so weird how iOS says you have a new memory. The world is a really strange place in so many ways. Yeah. So it just, this is what it is. This is what I love to do. Play music and sing songs. I love to explore that other stuff too, and I'm very excited for the future to do those things more. Very excited for the future in many ways. But for now, for tonight, this is what we're gonna do. Also, a new episode of The Good Place. Gonna watch that. Post show. How insensitive I must have seemed when she told me she loved me. How unmoved and cold I must have seen when she told me so sincerely. Why she must have asked. Did I just turn and stare in icy silence? What was I to do? What can you say when a love affair is over? Ow, 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 ow. chords are better. I feel like I fixed these in the past, but apparently not. I have to go do a little bit of road work here. I do have multiple copies of the same chord sheet. Yes, so I did fix it in the past, and I deleted this. But then when I deleted my chords accidentally, and I had to restore them all, it all got messed up. So that's why I'm playing the wrong chords, even though I fixed it. So that's nice, and hopefully I fixed this other thing too. C major 7, nice, I fixed everything. Because I knew it wasn't that chord, it's actually this chord. Yes. You want to see the example? You want to see how I made it? Sure, I'll provide it. How unmoved and cold I must have seemed when she told me so sincerely, oh, why she must have asked. Did I just turn and stare in icy silence? And what was I to say? What can you say when love there is over? For some reason I had 6 incorrect copies of those chords and 1 correct copy. Quit being so ridiculous. That'd be a good name for a show. Maybe. And I know I'll hear the call anytime on a night when the moon is low. On the pines, I pray your troubled mind remember. When it's coming to an end, at least the rain won't come again. Still as I ride along through the night, you're holding on the ones you know. Stand by, but if you're troubled mind remember. When it's coming to an end, it's like you're running home again. Do-do-do-do-do. Na 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 na. I'll follow you. follow you. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I follow you. That was a sweet chord right there. Sweet combination of something like that. But that better. But yeah, I'm happy to be streaming though. Always am. Always feel good to be streaming. Pretty much. Not always. There were some times in the past when I didn't feel good because I felt like constrained, I guess. That was it, really. I just wasn't sure. But when you're sure, and you just go for it, just like this thing. This is going to become a repeated thing that I don't know what to do about this. There's like this little piece of plastic thing. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? And it's like stuck underneath the tape. And it's just like coming up. It doesn't look good at all. But every time I pull it, I just make it a little bit worse. Maybe make it better. I don't know. It's like biting my nails. I do that sometimes. Even though it's stupid. It's so stupid. Bell bottom blue. You made me cry. I don't want to lose this feeling. Oh. And if I could choose a place to die, it would be in your arms. Do you want to see me crawl across the floor to you? Do you want to hear me beg you to take me back? I'll gladly do it because I don't want to fade away. Give me one more day, please. I don't want to fade away. In your heart I want to stay. It's all wrong, but it's alright. The way that you treat me, baby. And once I was strong, but I lost the fight. Won't find a better loser, no. Do you want to hear me crawl across the floor to you? Do you want to hear me beg you to take me back? I'll gladly do it 'cause I don't want to fade away. Give me one more day, please. And I don't want to fade away. In your heart, I wanna stay. See me crawl across the floor to you? Do you wanna hear me beg you to take me back? I'll gladly do it because I don't want to fade away. Give me one more day, please. I don't want to fade don't you say goodbye. Surely gonna meet again, yeah. And if we do, don't you be surprised if you find another love. Do you wanna see me crawl across the floor to you? Do you wanna hear me beg you to take me back? I'll gladly do it because I don't want to fade away. Give me one more day, please. I don't want to fade away. In your heart I want to stay. I don't want to fade away. Give me one more, give me one more. I don't wanna fade away. In your heart I want to stay. Okay, we're right about done, people. Right about done for the night. Another short one. Why do you let me stay here all by myself? Why don't you come and play here? I'm just sitting on the shelf. Sit right down and stay a while. We like the same things and I like your style. It's not a secret, why do you keep it? I'm just sitting on the shelf. I've gotta get your presents, oh, let's make it known. I think you're just so pleasant. I would like you for my own. Why don't you sit right down and make me smile? You like the sun and oof, you make me feel like I am just a child. Why do you edit? Just give me credit. I'm just sitting on the shelf. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. this song again. I feel it. This is a good song. I think it's like it is she and him. I think I'll talk about it a little bit, just how I'm feeling it. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I don't know. A lot of times singers and artists are vague. You know, they don't say what it means to them. But a lot of them they do, and I usually appreciate it when they do. Often, pretty much every time that they do, I think, unless it's not a good reason or something. But you know, it just gives more understanding. So I don't really subscribe to that idea of keeping the meaning general and not sharing what it means to you. I don't know. I guess it works in some cases. You know, there's always different situations, exceptions, and sometimes it is better to just put it out there and not explain it or over-explain it. Certainly, most certainly. But also sometimes good to just go for it, share whatever comes to mind, or share a unique perspective about it. Why do you let me stay here all by myself? Why don't you come and play here? I'm just sitting on the shelf. Why don't you sit right down and stay a while? We like the same things and I like your style. It's not a secret. Why do you keep it? I'm just sitting on the shelf. I've gotta get your presence. Whoa, let's make it known. I think you're just so pleasant. I would like you for my home. Why don't you sit right down and make me smile? You make me feel like I am just a child. Why do you edit? Just give me credit. I'm just sitting on the shelf. Yeah, so this there was something that 5 years ago, a Vampire Weekend song, Step, that I didn't really get the lyrics, and then I read, going back to the things about how artists explaining lyrics sometimes, how it's sometimes so helpful. Every time I step to my girl, you always step to my, no, every time you step in my world, you always step to my girl, something like that. And it's like I could do the song actually. Maybe it's a good idea to do it. But first I have to find this song again, so I can open in a second note, because we're gonna talk about something here a little bit. So open this note, another window, and then step Vampire. At some point, Vampire, we can come with a new album. Hello. So yeah, it's like way back, way back, I used to front again. Back, way back, I used to front like Angry Watt, Mechanicsburg, Anchorage, and Dar es Salaam. All home in New York with champagne and disco tapes from LA/San Francisco, but actually Oakland and not Alameda. Your girl was in Berkeley with the communist reader. Mine was in tune with a boombox and Walkman. I was a hard-up girl that was back then. The gloves are off, the wisdom teeth are out. What you want about? I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my bones. I'm stronger now. I'm ready for the house. Such a modest mouse. I can't do it alone. I can't do it alone. Every time I see you in the world, you always step to my girl. Ancestors told me that their girl was better. She's richer than creases, she's tougher than leather. I just ignored all the pals of a past life. Stale conversation deserves but a bread knife, and punks would laugh when they saw us together, but they didn't know how to dress for the weather. I could still see them there, huddled on Astor, snow falling slow to the sound of the master. We saw the stars when they hid from the world. You cursed the sun when it stepped to your girl. And maybe she's gone and I can't resurrect her. The truth is she doesn't need me to protect her. We know the true death, the true wave of flesh. Everyone's dying, but girl, you're not old yet. Every time you see me in the world, you always step to my girl. Okay, so that's just a little bit. I get sidetracked and I start doing the song for real when I mean to just bringing up an example, as an example. So I was like, what did that song mean? Who's the girl? You know, like, ancestors told me that their girl is better. She's richer than creases, she's tougher than leather. And what did he say? He said that, I don't even remember exactly what it was. It was something like, her girl doesn't have to mean girl. Might have even been a different song. My memory is all sorts of confused, but I know it well enough. I can explain it well enough, and I think this is the right song. Every time I see you in the world, you always step to my girl. So the idea of this song was something like girl was history, or girl was the world, or something like. And of course, it could be taken a lot of different ways. It's just what I read that I remembered. Something I read or heard that it was 5 years ago. So memory is really bad after 5 years. I don't know how old people who are like 70 or 80 years old remember really much of anything. I guess they don't compared to what happened. They remember very little, and I remember very little of specifics from 5 years ago. But I guess it's still a good amount of just general stuff 5 years ago. Anyway, I digress. Oh man, what are we doing here, people? No, we're in a point right now. I think this is a good point. I'm going to bring it back to the other song too. It just takes a while sometimes. So I think it's going to be worth it though. I think there's going to be some valuable, just something that's valuable to say. I think valuable to get out there. Valuable to say, like, I've gotta get your presence. Oh, let's make it known. I think so pleasant. I would like you for my own. So what I was getting at with that Vampire Weekend song is it made me see love songs in a different way. Because though you don't need to have a specific girl or a specific guy or a specific any love relationship to feel that love song, and even if there is a specific girl or guy or whatever, then you can still feel it in a different way. Like the girl doesn't have to be a girl. Like saying I love you doesn't need to be one person specifically. It can be everybody. It doesn't need to be everybody specifically. It can be like a cosmic kind of thing. Like just whenever you say you in a way, and this might sound like ridiculous, it might sound way out there. Whenever you say you, it's like everything. It's like everybody in a way. It can be specific, or it can be everything in a way. Depending on how you want to say it or how you want to interpret it. But a lot of times when I sing these love songs or sing these songs that are about like you or whatever, I take it with that kind of approach too, because it's not always a girl or a specific person that I can really feel the lyric for. But when I view it like that, I can pretty much always feel it like that, because then it becomes a much bigger thing, and it becomes a thing that a lot more things can be applied to, or that can be interpreted a lot of other ways. And I don't know, for me it just makes it easier to think about it like that sometimes, and more interesting, and inspiring, and all those things. And so when I was playing the song "Why Do You Let Me Stay Here," and this is, I mean, it's both actually. It's like this song, I'm pretty sure she wrote this kind of about a guy. I mean, a lot of it is like, well, all of it though, it doesn't have to be about a guy. Like you kind of assume it is because she's singing it, and the stuff that she says works totally for it being a guy. Like that she's asking, like why you let me stay here? Why don't you come and do these things? But it also works perfectly for, like, as I was singing it, for life and like streaming and like all this stuff. Like I felt it, like, why do you let me stay here all by myself? Nobody watches these streams. Very few people watch these streams. Some people do, I suppose. Why don't you come and play here? I'm just sitting on the shelf. I mean, that's what I'm saying, really. Come and play here. Like, I've gotta get your presence. Whoa. I've gotta get your presence. Whoa. Whoa. Let's make it known. Whoa. I think you're just so pleasant. Oh. I would like you for my own. Do 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 do. Yeah, so it's like I felt like that, and to me it makes total sense. I mean, I know also, like, I understand, why do you let me stay here? Like, all by myself. It's partially because I'm just starting to stream. I've spent so much time like building this stuff or whatever that I'm not there yet. You gotta play, you gotta keep playing, you gotta keep working, and also I gotta like network, or I don't know if network's the right word. Network is such a weird word. I mean, it's the right word, but it just got, I don't know, it's kind of ruined a little bit by like networking conferences and stuff like that in school. But you know what I mean? Like, I have to go and like interact with the community and stuff like that, which is something I'm working on doing a lot. But so I understand why like there's nobody here right now. It makes sense. But at the same time, it's like the world, like, I'm putting a lot into this, into all this, into learning this, the singing, the talking, the doing, putting it out there, doing something that I would have been, I don't know, I guess I was scared to do this kind of thing for a long time. Like, I wanted to, a part of me wanted to, but I was scared and I didn't do it. Like, having a show where I talked and when I first started streaming, I didn't want to talk as much. I didn't really know what to say, or I didn't want to say the wrong thing, and so forth. And it's been a ton of work setting all this stuff up. A ton of work. Took me a long time to learn how to like sing and play, and to feel better about that. Feel more confident about it. And it's been like basically 10 years of work. And right now, I have a lot to show for it in terms of, well, one, I've had a lot of good experiences in the past, and I don't want to discount all that stuff and the people who have met through music and so forth. And also, I have a lot of sweet tools, but also I have a show where nobody's watching yet right now. And so there is a part of me that's like, and I see these people on Twitter who are just like, there's a lot of people just making outrage on Twitter, frankly, from what it seems from my standpoint. Just like, I don't know, all sorts of like identity politics and all sorts of stuff there, just like, and I don't want to just focus singularly on identity politics, because I'm sure there's a lot more too, but there's just a lot of stuff where just people are like, I don't know, just stuff that doesn't really seem as helpful for the world, and really isn't very interesting from my standpoint. Maybe it's just me, I don't know, but it seems like just like making people angry, and people get angry about it. And of course, there's a lot of great stuff on Twitter too, and elsewhere too. A lot of people are creating great things. I don't want to discount that, but I'm very happy for it, very grateful for it. But there's a lot of people that I don't know. They have like millions of followers and stuff, and it's just like, what's going on here? Why are people so into this? But it's a learning curve. It's something I'm learning about. But then meanwhile, here's me. Why do you let me stay here all by myself? And I'm doing something I think is really cool. But of course, people haven't seen that. Not yet, at least. And it's partially because these systems aren't really designed to help me out with this right now. Like Twitch is optimizing for their profit. And their profit is showing people top streamers. And I'm all the way at the bottom of the list on Twitch. So nobody's even coming to the streams. Nobody's coming to the streams. Of course, that's something that's being worked on to make these systems better and to make these communities stronger and so forth. But that's going to take a while. And it's also something I'm working on I'm going to go to these other Twitch streamers and start interacting, especially the ones in the music channel, because there's a lot of great streamers there, and I enjoy watching them, but I just have to to get rid of those ads too. I really don't like ads. Yeah, but I'm just focusing on the 368 thing for the past few days, because I feel like that was a really awesome opportunity, and they're just working on really, really cool things. And I'd love to share this kind of stuff with them and the creators. That's kind of what I was focusing on. But as I sing this, I don't know, it sometimes just feels good to ramble on about it, and I feel like I'm also explaining something that I think is relevant and true, or has some truth in it. Feels valuable. It feels good to just say it, and it feels like I'm also connecting some neurons that are helpful to connect to, and also maybe providing a deeper meaning in the song too. It's like I just get it on a different level, or maybe that's the same level that she meant. But either way, it's good, and that's just another way that you can interpret it, I guess. And that's also where I'm at too. And it's like asking the people, why don't you sit right down and stay a while? We like the same things, and I like your style. It's not a secret. Why do you keep it? I'm just sitting on the shelf. Just sitting on the shelf. I don't know about that, because I'm doing a lot more than sitting on a shelf. This guy's a stallion that's like running around, Fuck that sitting on the shelf. But I get it too, though, because you're like a toy that's sitting on a shelf that's just like waiting for people to pick it up. But at the same time, right now, it's like that is singing to somebody. This is singing to nobody, really. Not in the current moment. I imagine that people will watch this in the future. Maybe there are people watching it now that I just don't know about it. I don't really have any way to know about that. I don't have the actual Twitch window or YouTube window open, so perhaps there could be, and I just don't know about it. But judging on past experience over the past month and a half, people don't really watch very often. There's not viewers who are coming in very often because the visibility is just really low. So I got to get that visibility up so I can then sing to them how I've gotta get your presence. Whoa. also gotta get the song melody down. Like I got some nice melodies and some nice tones in this song, but I gotta just get it down a bit better, because I feel like I can make this song my own and make it really nice if I practice it a little bit. I've gotta get your presence. Whoa, let's make it known. Whoa, I think you're just so pleasant. That's another thing about the world. I think the world is really pleasant in a lot of ways. I think it is just so pleasant. I would like you for my home. So that's it, basically. I could go on and on talking about this kind of thing, but I feel like I made the point pretty good. And I feel like it's a good time to basically end it. Unless I just go up for a key change. Why don't you sit right down and make me smile? You make me feel like I am just a child. Why do you add it? No, it's not the right chord. Yeah, it is. Just give me credit. I'm just sitting on the shelf. Stepped on wires, so I wouldn't fix that thing. That thing, I ordered a wire projector. It came in from China, and it's been airing out for the past month and a half now, and it still smells. So I keep stepping on those wires. And it's not just the people. I won't go on for too longer, but it's just like the world, you know? Like, because people are all part of the world, of course. People are part of the cosmos. And it's kind of like talking to the cosmos. But that's just me. That's just me. Never mind me. Why don't you sit right down and make me smile, cosmos? You make me feel like I'm just a child, cosmos. Why do you edit? Just give me credit. I'm just sitting on the shelf waiting for you, cosmos. Cause it's just like the cosmos, it's just like, you know, you're just waiting for it to give you. You're like, okay, I'm working hard now, cosmos. Come on, give me some credit here. Maybe some people could watch. Maybe some people could enjoy. Working hard here, people. But no, there's just that time. That might be where you're at right now too. I don't know. I feel like that might be one of the reasons why it's helpful to share these kind of things. Maybe it's kind of like a universal thing that a lot of people go through. Oh. You know, like the world, the cosmos, the people, whatever, doesn't always give you back what you put in. It's not always fair. Not always fair at all. It's much more. I mean, it's great for me. I have all this stuff, of course. But a lot of people don't get rewarded for what they share when they share great stuff. Not saying this is great. It's great. Hey, come on. Can't be Danny Lamosi. How could you not love it? I don't get it. It's good music. For everybody. All right, people. That's it. Part of me wants to keep going on for several minutes, several hours, but part of me wants to stop. And so I think that what I should do is probably stop. I think I've made the points, and we could end it there, because that was a nice note. But yeah, we haven't ended it yet. Why haven't we ended it yet? I think there's one more thing I want to say. It's a short thing. Won't go on. And it's just, I don't know, like something about acceptance or something like that. Like acceptance, and then also about like determination. Yeah, it seems like a combination. So you gotta accept or determine. I don't know. Okay, bye. No, just joking. Yeah, it just like it is what it is. But tonight is the night that we will remember. Oh man, for the rest of our lives. Tonight we shall feast. Tomorrow, watch the movie 300. Okay. Yeah. All those things are what we have. This is the game. This is the rules of the game, whatever you want to call it. This is another night of playtubas. Another night of life. Another night. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. We did it. Another night of playtubas. I think that's it. I think that's the way it'll be it. Another night of playtubas. That's all it is. Oh man. It's playtubas at its finest. At its finest, every night. Playtubas. Come back. I'll see you then. I never see you. Just stating the obvious facts here. The camera's on me, not on you. But it could be. Hopefully one day it will be. Hopefully playtubas will be a multi-camera, a multi-streaming situation. A many-to-many streaming situation, as the streamer companies say, as opposed to one-to-many, or 1-0. First we'll get to 1-1, and then we'll get to 1-to-many, and then we'll get to many-to-many. And then playtubas will be fucking crazy. And things are going to get really crazy. When I look back at this day, I'm going to totally forget it in 5 years, just as I do. Totally forget everything else that happened 5 years ago, and I'll laugh at this. I think probably and things will be very different. Maybe not. Maybe they'll be the same. Who knows? You never know. Nobody knows. Radical uncertainty. That's something that I heard recently that I kind of like the idea about. Anyway, people, I think that's probably it. Let's do it. I'll see you. Good night. We're all blurred out anyway, so no point in going on. Man, what a way to end it. I just kind of didn't want to end on that note because, like, kind of just very silly, and you do want to end it on the right note. It's kind of like when you play piano, and it's just like playing piano, really. How now I can't even hear it through my headphones, but sometimes you end on like that, and you want to end on. That. You know? You don't want to end on the awkward note or something like that. It just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. So, but then when you do end on the good note, that feels right. Alright. Good night.